All right, guys, let's do this. Let's look at Justin Fields, his highlights, and we're going to go through it all. Unbiased, just going to tell you everything that I believe about Fields, and let's review Justin on tape. The things off of tape that only coaches have access to, like in the building, what's his personality like, what's he really like. That's stuff that only the coaches are going to have. But what we have is on-field evaluation for every single player in this draft. So here Justin's going to step on into this throw, and this is an absolute dart. This is one of his best throws of the entire season. Here you're going to see the ability here to get out and run. He does have a nice finish here to this play. It's a read. It's not there. He's then going to run, makes a play. So these are just the best of the best from Justin Fields. This is a little bit of improv, throws it to the back of the end zone here. Overall, not bad. Guy makes an outstanding catch on the play. So, like, this throw right here from Justin is where I'll actually start to analyze, like, the tape and why, like, I'm going to tell you what I like about Justin and the things that I'm concerned about. What I like is the obvious arm talent that he possessed on the first throw, and he has some athletic ability. I certainly think that his leadership that he does in the public eye, getting football back to Ohio, was certainly an incredible gesture for Justin to do for this university and what he's had to endure going from Georgia to Ohio State. So here, I want to slow this down. Justin, right here. This is what I'm concerned about, though. So Justin, let me go back. And again, I get why everybody loves Fields, so anytime you want to have a contrarian point of view, it's going to have some criticism. But Justin here, okay, he's getting ready to throw. Pats once. Throw. This throw is I'm just telling you, I don't love how his release is. And this location here should have been defended. It should have been defended because it wasn't thrown with that much anticipation, this throw. And it was a little wobbly. Guy made a great play on the football. But let's look back to the throwing motion. He keeps it high, yes, but the ball kind of can slip out of his hands a little bit. And I just think that delivery, his arms are not as tucked in on the delivery. But let's continue to go forward here, see if that comes up again. This is a tremendous throw from Fields because this is showing off some sidearm kind of delivery here. Easy read, easy catch. Easy throw, but he did show it off. All right, now I think that everybody's going to love this throw. They are. But the amount of that it takes for him to really step into this throw, I want to see him get even faster with this kind of stuff. And again, this throw, it is like on a decent line, but it's a little wobbly. We could see that, right? We could see it's a little wobbly. Oh, I'm being nitpicky. But let's see him put air under that ball. That ball's thrown like on a line, yeah. But look how much effort it takes for Justin to really step into this throw. And it's a one-read kind of a throw. And I think people are going to say it's one of his best throws of his career. You know, look at this pocket. He's not going to have this type of pocket to really step into at the NFL level. He's not going to have this much room to step into this kind of a throw. And I also just think his right arm is not really connected to his side. I think his arms may be too long to play the position. And he steps into the throw, and it's an excellent throw. And the receiver Olave is a decent player. Okay, here you go. Again, you can really see the throwing motion of Fields, right? I mean, it is a motion that is not a tight release. It is not a tight release when Justin throws the ball, even there. And that is a wide open throw that you won't be getting in the NFL. And again, he's taking so much time to load it up. But this is not a compact release. It's not a compact release, okay? That's the one thing about Justin Fields. It is not a compact release, and he's going to have trouble. The ball's going to get stripped, and you look here, it's a run read option. Okay, you can do that sort of thing with Justin. So, yeah, what can Justin do? Here he gets outside the pocket, okay. Throws a little sidearm toss where only his guy can get it, okay. He's a tad late there, but it's excellent. That's a good throw, layering it over coverage. Good throw by Justin. Play action, perfect pocket, can step into it. It's a laser. It's a great throw. This is a great throw by Justin Fields. A laser, and he steps into it, and it's excellent. If Justin does this at the next level, okay, with the Patriots, if he continues to be decisive like this, he has a real opportunity. I mean, the operation, though, guys, I mean, he's really, like, hurdling on that left foot. Like, he's putting everything he has. Like, there's a lot going on in the operation. All right. I don't know if it's that repeatable. The ball's coming out. It's definitely, since he kind of has that release, the spiral can certainly be better. It's a good throw, but this should be, I want to see him layer this deep with some touch, you know, like let the guy run under it. Still a good throw. This is the thing about Justin too. That's a dart. That's a dart from Fields too. Here's the thing about Justin. That's the best throw maybe that he's had. So he has some really good qualities. Okay, now we're going to see him play off script. Okay, not there. Oh, yeah, does a great job here. Really shows off the legs. Let's see him finish. Excellent run by Justin here. Excellent. Guy has a chance. Guy has a chance to be a pretty good starter at this level. I don't think he's going to be that consistently good as a starter, but he has a chance. Like it. Excellent play. It's just that throwing motion, the Fields, is just, for me, it's too wide. I wouldn't necessarily want that throwing motion that much. This should be a walk-in touchdown as well. I want to see him layered. I want to see him throw the guy open as well. You know, you're seeing a lot of guys open throw ball. I want to see him. And yeah, so now I'm coming across like a hater, right? I'm a hater. I'm a big-time hater. But at least I'm telling you guys like what I see on film. This looks a little bit better like he's throwing him open. This is a good freaking throw because, again, he's throwing the guy open here. So that's good stuff. He killed it in this game against Michigan State. Improvisation, yeah, but does he look at the rush? He does, and that's going to be a problem. That's going to be a problem at the next level. Looking at the rush is going to be a problem. So we'll have to see. You know, I look at quarterbacks in the league. Let's look at the best ones. Lamar Jackson has one of the most compact motions in the league. I mean, Patrick Mahomes kind of has that Justin Field-like release. You look at Kirk, you look at Derek Carr kind of throws it a little like Justin does. I think Lance's release is a little tighter. Certainly Mac Jones's is more tight. That's a great throw by Justin. But it takes him a long time to get. When he catches the snap, he has to, he bends his knees into the throw. The operation just takes a little while for Justin. I think that his footwork could get massively better. I think the operation could be more consistent. I think teams are going to tee off on Justin too because he doesn't deal with a lot of pocket adversity. There is the pocket adversity, just as I said it. A nice run by Fields. I don't think that he plays that well improvisationally. Justin here, guy's wide open, chucks it deep. I mean, is that a Mason Rudolph throw? Maybe. Again, I don't think the ball's coming out all that clean. And I'm just not in love with the release. I'm not. I just think it's a little too sidearmy. I think it takes everything for him to put it into the throw. This could have been intercepted. He's late. That's a Kyle Shanahan offensive sort of play. That's a really good throw. Excellent. Excellent drive, excellent ball. Best throw of his career right here, probably. Goes from 0 to 60, guns it with velocity from 6'3". If Justin, listen, if he can do that, come on now. This is ridiculous from Justin right here. Boy, is that throw tremendous. This one throw, will actually make me, kind of pause and say this guy is an immense talent. I mean, this is high level talent from Justin right here. This is by far his best. He has things that I like: arm strength. He's fast. And he can read the field. I mean, he's a great reader of the field. He makes so many good decisions with the football. What is Justin going to struggle with? Possibly playing in space, improvising. I don't think he's going to be that good of an improviser. Consistency is going to be a real problem with Justin. Is he going to be on time all the time? Is he going to throw guys open? Here, Justin, I mean, he just lets this thing go, and this is ridiculous. I mean, the pocket is great, right, because he gets to step into this throw. Interesting throw, too. Interesting how the ball kind of comes out. The throw being 60 yards. It takes a lot for him to generate, but hey, he can generate. That's the thing. He has to step into it. Like, he has to load it up. You know what I mean? Like, hey, he loads it up. That's the thing. It's like, in the pocket, is he going to have the chance to backpedal in and then step up into the pocket to rip it? It's a really good throw. I think we're going to get another touchdown here. Perfect pocket. That was better. Not that much stepping up. That was excellent anticipation. Excellent anticipation. A little underthrown. Okay, if I really had to be extremely critical. Could have been a play made on the ball. Let's see. Could have Justin have thrown this earlier. All right. Here, it's ironic. People are going to say that this is such a great throw. I want to see him get outside the pocket here. Pockets collapse and feel the rush, get outside of it. Because you're throwing late across the middle. That could have been picked. It could have been bad news. There you go. There you got out of trouble. Excellent job. We're showing all the best. We're showing all the best at Justin Fields. Double move. Let's see when he throws it. Okay, a little fade away. Okay. So can it work with Justin? Can it work with Justin Fields? I think it's possible. I don't know if I see it really being consistent. I have questions about the accuracy. I'm not the biggest Fields guy, just in terms of the way that he, just in terms of his, mostly it's the arm angle that gets me, because I just think that the release is just, it gives me bad flashbacks to like Gabbert, to Blake Bortles. The footwork, everything that is involved with throwing the ball. I just think that the quarterbacks ahead of him that I have are just more efficient in how they throw the football. There's just less going on with the lower body, less going on with the upper body. The thing is that Justin has is that he's had the second best career to Trevor Lawrence out of all these kids in this draft. I'd say Mac Jones is very similar to Joe Burrow's career. You have Trey Lance. It's a little like Josh Allen, a little like Carson Wentz's career. And then you have Zach Wilson, who again is like Josh Allen, a little bit like Carson Wentz as well. But Justin played some good competition. He does have Olave. The offensive line is fantastic. He has a great coach. So you could say that for a lot of guys. You could say that for Dabo. You could say that for Lawrence. You could say it for Mac Jones, certainly having Sark and having Nick Saban and all the weapons like Olave and Smith. Olave is probably going to be a first-round guy. He's probably rated to be a first-round guy next year. But is Justin Fields going to be a consistent starting quarterback? Is he going to be a rock star quarterback? Because let's look at the quarterbacks that are rock stars right now. You got Baker Mayfield. I think Baker has a really consistent release. He's very accurate. You look at Lamar Jackson. You could say that Lamar Jackson at times is not good throwing to the hashes, but his throwing motion is extremely compact, and he does have a quick release. Then you look at Tom, you look at Aaron Rodgers. I mean, these are some of the guys that really get rid of the ball quickly. Russell Wilson has a little bit of a wind-up. Again, I think it's a very quick release, and Russell is about the best with playing in space. Russell Wilson's about the best at operating with space. So I believe that, I'm going to look at Mac Jones once again for this channel, but I would still put Mac above Justin. I agree with Kyle Shanahan on the evaluation that Mac is a really good fit. You're going to win Super Bowls with Mac Jones. I think Zach Wilson's going to end up being the best quarterback probably out of the bunch. It's between him and maybe Mac Jones, because if Trevor Lawrence never wins anything, you're just going to look at Trevor Lawrence as a Romo or a Phillip Rivers, where we're going to look at Mac Jones more in like an Eli Manning sort of mold. Okay, if you win Super Bowls, you're immediately the best. That's kind of how this thing goes. Can you win? And I think Mac will be able to win. So we're going to review Mac tonight on the tape. Again, my concerns with Justin are the release point, how he really has to hop into the throw. Just his release is not that tight. It's not like the tightest of tightest releases. I think the arm strength is okay. It's good. I don't think it's incredible. He doesn't really throw with different velocities. It's mostly just a fastball. He's rarely just lobbing. Some of the times, like, I want to see him put more touch on it. I want to see him just throwing the ball, throwing guys open rather than just reacting to it. But again, am I being harsh on Justin? Absolutely, 1,000,000% I am. But that's also part of the video. That's part of my personal opinions, is that I'm going to be as unfiltered as I need to be with describing a quarterback that I see on the field. And if Justin does great, just like Lamar Jackson, I didn't think Lamar Jackson would be this efficient as a passer. I never thought that he would be this productive as a starter and be the best player in the NFL, and he was. So again, when things are going to happen, we're going to come back. We're going to joke about it. You're going to mock me when Justin Fields is balling. And if he doesn't do well, then we're going to come back here. We're probably not going to say that much because, again, this kid, Justin Fields, like, why would you root for this guy to fail? I mean, great parents, great family. So that's the thing, is that it's very tough, right, to evaluate a kid and say, I don't think he's going to be as impressive as the other kids. But guess what? It's a sports show. This is just football, and that's what we do on this show. So, alrighty, guys, feel free to go ahead and comment. I appreciate everybody that watched part of or watched this video. It was a fun exercise. Take care. Bye-bye.